What up, movie champs? And I'm back again with another review. And it's on, as you can see from my share my screen in my background, is Dune Part Two. I seen Dune Part Two yesterday. I went to the early showing at 11 a.m. and the theater was packed. I went to an IMAX showing of Dune Part Two, and it was so many people up in there. It was lines with sessions, everything, and it felt good. I don't know if you ever, I don't know if you've never been to a movie before, in the morning or early in the day. Well, 11 a.m. in the morning. It's different, man. And to way to start your day out with a really good movie. Yes, I'm saying this movie is really good. At 11 a.m. my whole day was perfect. I took my wife to see Dune Part Two. She did see the first one. Let me just say this. Dune Part One, yes, you have to watch Part One to watch Part Two. Part One can be a little bit slow because Dune Part One is basically a build up. It's a build up, to the second one, of course, but it's a build up. It's basically going to tell you about all the characters, all the people, all the houses, what's going on, what's happening to really build that. So basically, the first one is the groundwork for Dune. But when you get but then the second one, oh my gosh, even my wife could not like be distracted or fall asleep because it's not one of the type of movies. Now she did doze off a little bit in Dune Part One because Dune Part One, like I said, it's a movie where you have to really pay attention. It's this kind of grind. I mean, it's still a good movie, but it sets up a lot of things where you have to pay attention, the politics, what's happening, the houses, and all that. And that was getting to her, and she really, it hits different people. But she came with me to see the second one because we're gonna have a whole day and everything. I should have blogged it. I might do a little bit more blogging, but she enjoyed it. She didn't doze off, didn't distract it. She was watching the whole thing because when Dune Part Two, when that movie starts, it starts right after the first one. How the first one ends, it gets right into it with everything, the action. Um, like I said, there's not a lot of bad things about this movie. Like this is gonna be a quick review. I'm not gonna go too in depth with this because I'm not a Dune fanatic. I didn't watch the book. I'm sorry, I didn't watch the old movies. I didn't read the books. I'm not like that. I just go into so when I watch trailers and I see a good movie that looks good, I'm gonna go see it. And I'm gonna go see it. I didn't look at no back history, nothing like that. But Dune does remind me of a lot of Star Wars, Game of Thrones, um, a lot of those epic type of movies. It reminds me of that. And this movie does so well. First thing is the acting. You have like you see Austin Butler, Timothy Chalamet, Florence Pugh, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Christopher Walken. You have all those people. Man, you got David Bautista in there, Javier Bardem, fantastic. You got Josh Brolin playing as Gurney. Just just amazing. People need to go and watch Dune Part One so you can watch Part Two. But if you're still feeling like, oh my gosh, Timothy Chalamet, go watch him in Wonka. I love Wonka. I did a review on Wonka. Go check it out. He's so different. You watch him in Wonka, then you go watch Dune and Dune. Well, actually, we should watch Dune Part Two. My goodness, it's powerful. One is one of these scenes in the movie where he says silence, and my whole theater just went, oh my goodness. I went, woo! Let me tell you, this movie is epic. The CGI, the costumes, all that, just the directing was beautiful. The overhead shots of everything. The sandworms, they see my background, how the sandworms work, how he's riding the sand, like, oh my gosh, it's so much doing with this movie. Like I said, I'm not gonna go in depth in the movie. I'm not gonna tell you about every single little thing and all that's going on. I'm just telling you about how I like the movie, and I like the movie because of the acting, the CGI, the costume, how people portrayed each character. It engulfs you in there, and I love the mythology. I love how you have houses. Basically, like I said, basically Dune is basically it's a revenge story. Just it's more than that, of course. But for me, you can tell something happens to one family. Basically, you have a bunch of houses. They for some, I'm not gonna tell you the whole. I'm not gonna tell you too much, but of course, there's one house they felt threatened and they did something to this house. Timothy playing Paul, as he's the louse of this house. He teams up with some people to try to regain. And that, like I said, that kind of reminds you of Game of Thrones a little bit, like Daenerys Targaryen. Her family house is all gone. She needs people to help her out to regain her power again. So similarities, it just this is on like this is on a big screen of epic scale. And I enjoyed this movie, like I said, wholeheartedly. This movie was just I'm not gonna say perfect, but you really can't if you really find you're gonna nitpick little things, this is nitpicking. If it's something that you really can go in depth and like this, then it's a good movie. This movie, like it's a 5 out of 5 with me, 10 out of 10. This is a good movie, and I will be seeing this again because I try to watch Dune Part One because these are long movies. Like I say, like you see on the screen, it's 2 hours and 46 minutes, so it takes time. I think the first one might be a little bit longer. I gotta check that and see. But other than that, this movie is good. Austin Butler, he's playing Feud Rasa. He's like a he's a part of the Fremen. Like I said, you gotta watch Doom Part One to understand what I'm saying. And basically, he is a badass. You see Austin Butler's picture right here on the screen. He looks totally different. Let me show you look at images of what he looks like. Oh, right here. My goodness, look at him. Oh, just just scary, man. Um, like I said, then you have Timothy Chalamet playing Paul Atreides. His acting really pours out in this movie, in my opinion. You have Zendaya. Zendaya's in the first one, but you don't get much of her. You get really just a little bit of her, then the movie ends. And this one, you get a lot of her. And I think she did a fantastic job. Certain scenes in this movies where Paul, played by Timothy, had to do certain things and how she reacts. Oh my gosh, you felt certain things that happened to her. You felt her pain. You feel her happiness. You feel all that. I think Zendaya did a really good job. But like, so you have a bunch of heavy hitters in there. You got Javier Bardem playing Stilgar. And you remember him in the first one. He's part of the those people that's going to help Timothy, and he's funny. He gets serious. It just every scene in this movie is awesome. It doesn't slow down. Like if you want to sit back and just okay, I'm going to take time. No, this movie will have you like this on the edge of your seat every time because you see this certain things happen. This like in one shot, of course, the people that Timmy's people helping him is they write these sandworms. There's another word for them. You go look up yourself. But the way they write these things, it's CGI, but just freaking watch this make like it's real. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to see this movie again. This is a really good movie. If you like movies with action, good acting, CGI, costume, the way it's directed, all that, you like everything, the movie that makes you feel good. When you go see it and you leave it, you felt good. I left the theater. People were asking, I don't know. People was asking, you like the movie? Did you enjoy the movie? Did you enjoy it? Everybody was asking me that. I enjoy it. People were just, that's why I love the movies. Movies will bring people together, no matter who you are. Especially when it's a good movie, when people ask, "Do you think this movie was good?" and you say, and people's like, "Yeah, yeah," then the movie was good. Because the movie wasn't good, the movie didn't do well. People just leave and just not talk. But people leaving the theater smiling, laughing, talking about the movie. All of that. This movie was done so well. I saw this in IMAX. I had to go see IMAX. IMAX is about 45 minutes away from me. I enjoyed this so much. This is such a good movie that I had really nothing bad to say. I mean, little things here and there. Like there's a part, you had to jump on the sandworms. It had a certain wage you had to get on them. It looks very hard to get on them. But, as the movie goes on, you see other people riding them or, crowds be riding them. And I'm like, how'd it happen? How'd they get off? How'd they get on? Because these sandworms are booking it fast. I'm trying to think, man. My mind going to so fast right now. This movie, because I saw it yesterday at 11 a.m. and I didn't want to do a review right away. I wanted myself to calm down from that. Just I had a good day being out and everything, and just that, I didn't want to just blur a bunch of stuff out. And I feel like I'm doing it now, but all in all, like I said, this movie is so good. Zendaya, she killed it. I think it's so good. Florence Pugh, her part, she plays a princess. She was okay. Nothing. She was on the screen that much. Probably in the third one, you get more of her. Christopher Walken is playing the Emperor, and he was okay. Not too much. Maybe you'll get some more of the next one. But it was the main people was Austin Butler, Timothy Chalamet, and Zendaya. Then you got Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin. You got Stellan Skarsgård playing the Baron, like the bad guy basically, in his big old suit. He's always in a hot tub, chilling, smoking a hookah or something like that. I was like, this is a badass bad guy. But the people that he has, man, it was just my gosh, it was good. It was just an epic scale. You know, it's CGI, but like nothing like that. But watching it, your mind forgets that totally. This is such a good movie. Not good. This is an excellent movie. Fantastic movie. All around shot, directed, acting, written movie that everyone needs to go see and anyone enjoy this movie. Yes, watch the first one. So first one, I'll be honest, I loved it. First one, you might have to sit through and just grind it out. Just watch it. Watch it home. It's on HBO Max. Watch it. Take a break. You know, chill a little bit. You know, watch about an hour and a half of it. Chill. Take a breather. Come back in it. Watch it. All of it. You're gonna love it. But watch it if you're gonna see the second one the same day or maybe the next day. Don't wait too long. If you want to watch it, watch the first one, watch it maybe early, then go see the second one. You will enjoy the second one. You got David Bautista in here, and he don't play too much in here, but in the first one he does. But I mean, like the standout was Timothy Chalamet was a standout. And he killed it. Zendaya killed it. She did a fantastic job. Her emotions, the way she emote, how she's feeling, and all that. Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya's connection, you felt that. You felt their love. You know, you can tell in the first one that they're coming like this, and certain things happen. I'm not going to spoil it. Go see it. But like I said, Dune Part Two is a fantastic movie. It is beautiful, well shot, beautiful CGI, beautiful costume, beautiful acting, beautiful sound. The music in there, I was like, oh my gosh, my chair shook. I I can't complain whatsoever. Everything about this was done so well that I'm not surprised that it's gonna make a nice amount of money. It's not gonna make no scale money, probably like a Marvel or movie, but it's gonna make a nice amount of money. But I think with word of mouth, it's gonna make more money than the first one. Then this is gonna make a nice amount of money. Excellent. The third one's gonna hit it. Boom! It just hit it right out of there, right out of the park. But all around, this is a good movie. I give it a 5 out of 5. If you've seen Dune Part Two, please leave a comment. Tell me what you like about it, and if you didn't like about it, tell me. Explain why. Don't give me little short things. If you read the book, so you read the book and left certain things out, I don't know. It don't bother me. But if it bother you, that's fine. But as long as you can still say this, you can still say the good things about the movie, you know, with it left out, things like that, and it left certain things out, leave it in a comment and tell me. I might go and read the book. But like I said, leave a comment if you watched it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share it. I love this. I might even do another review. I don't know. But make sure you like, share, comment. And until next time, guys, until next review, peace.